Dubai can't believe this about Sheikh Hamdan's queen. Poetry English. Dubai wakes before the sun, but her name wakes the city first, moving through towers like a soft call, heard by glass and sand alike. She walks without noise, yet footsteps follow, not on marble, but in thought, in breath, in the pause before speech. They say the city has seen everything: gold taller than memory, speed faster than desire, lights brighter than noon. Yet when her presence is spoken, even Dubai listens. She is not announced by drums, nor carried by banners. She arrives the way dawn does, certain, unhurried, unavoidable. People expect crowns, expect fire, expect thunder, but what they meet is calm, a silence that holds weight, a look that steadies rooms. Sheikh Hamdan's world knows movement. Horses wind, mountains see, but she is the still point, around which all motion learns balance. Markets whisper her name, not as rumor, but as respect, because she changes value without touching gold. Children sense it first. They do not know titles. They know warmth. They know when a presence feels safe, when a smile carries truth. Dubai cannot believe this, because power usually shouts, and she does not. Power usually takes, and she gives. She listens longer than expected, answers slower than assumed. And in that space, people feel seen. Her strength does not lean forward. It stands straight, rooted, like a palm that knows storms, but grows anyway. Stories try to frame her, but she steps outside them. No single word can hold her. No single image can finish her. She moves between tradition and tomorrow, without tearing either, threading them together with patience. Sheikh Hamdan smiles differently near her, less like a prince, more like a man who has found ground. The city notices how his steps soften, how his gaze steadies, how silence between them speaks. Dubai believes in spectacle, but she teaches it grace, without lessons, without effort. At night, when lights float on water and the city admires itself, there is a quieter admiration for the woman who never asked to be watched. She carries the unseen weight of expectation, of history, of eyes, yet her shoulders remain relaxed. This is what cannot be believed. That presence can be stronger than display. That gentleness can command rooms. That a queen can rule without noise. Dubai watches, amazed, not because she dazzles, but because she endures, and in that endurance, the city learns something new. That greatness does not always arrive loudly. Sometimes it simply stands, and the world adjusts around it. Dubai learns slowly how legends can breathe, how stories can walk beside traffic without being swallowed by it. Morning finds her reflection in glass walls, but it never captures her fully, because she is not surface, she is depth. People search for reasons, for secrets, for spectacle, yet what they find is consistency, a rhythm that does not break. She does not compete with the city. She completes it, like shade understands sun, like silence understands music. Her voice does not rise. It settles, and rooms adjust their volume. To meet it, those who expected mystery discover clarity. Those who expected distance discover warmth, and this confuses them. Dubai measures worth in height, in reach, in speed, but she measures worth in care, in steadiness, in how long trust lasts. She walks through expectations, like water through sand, leaving change without destruction. Elders watch her closely, seeing echoes of the past, yet something renewed. Children watch her freely, feeling future, before knowing its name. Sheikh Hamdan stands near her, not as shadow, not as shield, but as equal, and the world notices. It notices how respect can be quiet, how loyalty can be soft, how strength can rest. The city that never sleeps pauses in her presence, not from command, but from instinct. Dubai can't explain this feeling because it has no shape. It is not fear. It is not awe. It is recognition, as if something long missing has returned, not with announcement, but with belonging. She carries history without being trapped by it, honors tradition without freezing time. Her steps align with rhythm, older than towers, older than borders, a rhythm the desert remembers. When she smiles, it is not performance, it is permission for others to be human. Women see possibility. Without comparison, men see balance. Without threat, she changes rooms by standing still, changes conversations by listening. The city of ambition learns restraint. The city of noise learns tone. Even the wind seems patient around her, as if learning how to move with purpose. This is what grows unbelievable. That influence can feel like peace. That authority can feel like ease. Dubai watches itself change in small ways, gentler ways, more thoughtful ways. No banners mark this shift. No headlines define it. Yet it moves through homes, through streets, through quiet conversations. She is not the center of attention, yet attention finds center. Through her, Sheikh Hamdan world expands, not outward, but inward. And from there, everything steadies. The city reflects at night, in water and steel, and somewhere between those reflections, her presence rests, not claimed, not questioned, simply known. Dubai cannot stop watching because it is learning that belief does not always come first. Sometimes truth arrives and belief follows. Time moves differently around her, not slower, not faster, but fuller. Dubai begins to understand that some forces do not push. They hold. Days pass, seasons turn, and still her presence remains, unchanged, reliable, like a horizon that never shifts. People stop asking questions because answers arrive without words, in actions, in consistency, in calm decisions. She is seen in moments, not events, in the way hands are greeted, in the way names are remembered, in the way silence is respected. The city that once doubted now observes quietly, carefully, learning. Learning that influence can be patient, that leadership can be gentle, that strength does not need armor. Sheikh Hamdan path is wide, filled with duty, vision, responsibility. Yet beside her, it feels grounded, human, real. They do not perform unity, they live it. And this honesty carries weight. Dubai senses it in boardrooms, in schools, in homes. A subtle recalibration. Ambition softens without shrinking. Dreams grow without noise. She does not erase contrast. She balances it. Luxury and humility, heritage and tomorrow. Her presence bridges distances between generations, between expectations. between fear and trust. When challenges rise, she does not rise above them. She stands within them, steady. This steadiness spreads like shade in heat, not dramatic, but necessary. People speak of her less often now, because wonder has become normal, because disbelief has turned into acceptance. She becomes part of the city rhythm, like prayer at dawn, like light at dusk. Dubai realizes something rare, that not all miracles disrupt. Some settle. She carries no urgency, yet nothing delays around her. Decisions feel clearer, paths feel aligned. She holds space for growth, for mistakes, for learning. Those near her feel allowed to be unfinished, to improve, to breathe. The city that once chased spectacle now values continuity because of her. Sheikh Hamdan's smile in unguarded moments reveals trust, deep, unquestioned. This trust anchors futures, stronger than plans. Dubai watches the years ahead, not with impatience, but with confidence. Because presence like hers does not fade. It roots. Stories will be told, but never fully. Because the truth of her lives in impact, not in language. She will not be reduced to legend, nor elevated to myth. She will remain real. And that reality is what reshaped the city. Not in headlines, not in records, but in tone, in posture, in intention. Dubai no longer asks, what is unbelievable? It knows now that a queen can transform a world by simply being exactly who she is.